Salam sejahtera and good day everyone. My name is Aliffazraie Jali and I am a lecturer in University Malaysia, Sarawak. Some of the subjects I teach includes film editing, visual effects, film documentaries, and the notorious film genre, horror. Something that our invention has in common with. Which one of these pictures will be more terrifying to you? Let's say when you were alone and you found them in a room late at night. If you picked this picture, then you have shown the effect of the uncanny valley, an eerie or unsettling feelings some people experience in response to human-like figures or audio that sounded familiar but somehow, somewhere is out of place. The uncanny valley theory, coupled with sounds that resemble familiar materials, are what my horror Soundmaker is trying to emulate. The sounds produced by this device are supposed to be mundane, but with the help of some audio tweaking and also technicals, they can be rather terrifying to some listeners. As a former film student myself, I too have gone through the excruciating process of making films. For audio media, I would usually resort to downloading sound or music from online sources to cut costs and also due to easy access to the internet. Some active filmmakers still do this from time to time for the film. Unfortunately, this repeated process of using audio from online sources eventually resulted in the audio being too familiar for some people, and this, in due course, eliminates the fantasy that the film is trying to portray. Besides, if we download the audio from royalty-free sources, we have little control over the quality of the files. Therefore, this further degrades the originality and the validity of the intended effects of the film. This issue is prevalent within small-scale film production or indie filmmakers, since they do not have enough funding to cover the cost of sound design. With my horror Soundmaker, the entertainment industry will be more liberated in generating sounds that are true to the nature of materials found in Malaysia. The components that make up my horror Soundmaker is made from materials found in the Makyong performance, from the musical instruments up until the fabric used by the performance. Some examples are the strings found in the rebab, the cow skin found in the drum, and silken fabric with metal elements found in the costumes. Most online sources offer media that are based in the United States or produced with most common materials available everywhere around the world. Unfortunately, these sounds perhaps do not match with our everyday Malaysian household items. My horror Soundmaker is made from materials that are easily found in our daily lives. Thus, the sound produced by this device is definitely familiar to us, further enhancing the effect of uncanny valley. My horror Soundmaker is, as its namesake suggests, a sound maker, not a music maker. It is suitable to produce sound effects such as Foley and ambient for film and media. Anyone with no musical background can operate this device in order to produce and experiment with any kind of sound. This DIY Soundmaker does not require you to pay anything for each sound it produces, except for using your creativity. Each sound is going to be unique, and this further upscales the novelty of the yielded audio. My horror Soundmaker is designed with Malaysian culture in mind. With this model, we decided to incorporate the conceptualization of Makyong performance, which is a Kelantanese culture. As many traditional Malaysian performances only being showcased during cultural occasions, we decided to introduce a little bit of Makyong in our device to basically introduce this dying culture, not just to Malaysians, but also on a global platform. This device does not require its handler to have proper qualification in music studies or sound design. Hence, anyone can operate it with ease. It is accessible to people with disabilities and anyone in any age group. Just think about expressing your feelings creatively when you are using My Horror Soundmaker. There is no wrong way when it comes to operating this device. Since My Horror Soundmaker is still a recently developed product, it has only been entered into the Innovation Technology Exposition Intex 2023, in which we were awarded a silver medal. We have spoken to some local filmmakers and also game designers. Fortunately, many of them have voiced their interest in using the sounds produced by this device in their projects. We are definitely looking forward to collaborate with them to co-produce films and games in the near future. Recently, we have been selected as the finalists for Astros Innovathon Season 2, which will begin taping sometime soon. We are excited to share our sound performance with everyone across the nation. We believe that My Horror Soundmaker can find its footing, especially within the small-scale industry players. I'm sure this will pave way to the reintroduction of Makyong performance among the younger generation to keep the tradition alive. We may develop similar devices in the future, but with different rendition using concepts from other local cultures. Thank you for tuning in to the sound of our idea. See you soon and happy haunting!